Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered what's out there? Among those countless stars, a tiny ship from Earth is sailing. Voyager 1. For decades it sent us messages from the edge of the unknown. Then one day, a final whisper came across the cosmos and silence followed. Voyager 1 is our letter to the stars, carrying our greetings and music. Its journey is a testament to our curiosity and our urge to explore. This is the story of our message to the stars. What is Voyager 1? It's a space probe, a robotic explorer built by NASA in 1977. About the size of a small car, it has a large dish antenna to communicate with Earth, and long arms holding scientific instruments. It senses in space. Voyager 1 was launched alongside its twin Voyager 2 to explore the outer planets. The mission, a grand tour of Jupiter, Saturn, and beyond. Instead of a big engine, it used gravity assists, slingshot maneuvers around giant planets, to gain speed and travel farther. This clever trick saved fuel and let Voyager visit multiple worlds. Powering the ship so far from the sun was a challenge. Solar panels wouldn't work, so Voyager uses a radioisotope thermoelectric generator, a nuclear battery that turns heat from decaying plutonium into electricity. This reliable power source kept Voyager running for decades, long after its original mission. The little ship that did, exploring farther than anyone dreamed. Voyager's design was simple, sturdy, and built to last. It's a marvel of engineering, still working in the cold, dark reaches of space. Every part of Voyager was made for endurance. Its journey is a story of ingenuity and determination. Voyager 1 is proof that even a small ship can achieve great things. It's a symbol of human creativity and ambition. And it's still out there, carrying our story into the unknown. Voyager 1's main mission was to visit Jupiter and Saturn, the gas giants of our solar system. In 1979 it reached Jupiter, sending back breathtaking images of swirling storms and the Great Red Spot. It revealed Jupiter's moons as fascinating worlds, discovering active volcanoes on Io and hinting at an ocean beneath Europa's icy surface. After Jupiter, Voyager 1 journeyed to Saturn, arriving in 1980. It gave us our first close-up look at Saturn's rings, billions of icy particles, not a solid band. Voyager flew through the gaps, measuring and photographing the ring's structure. One key target was Titan, Saturn's largest moon, with a thick, hazy atmosphere. Voyager discovered Titan's atmosphere is mostly nitrogen, with clouds of methane, and early Earth in disguise. The close flyby of Titan changed Voyager's path, sending it out of the plane of the planets and toward interstellar space. These discoveries rewrote our understanding of the outer solar system. Voyager 1 showed us that moons could be dynamic, not just dead rocks. Its images and data transformed planetary science. The grand tour was a triumph of exploration. Voyager's journey past the giants set the stage for its next adventure, leaving the solar system. It was the first step into the great unknown beyond our sun, and it all started with a little ship and a bold idea. After Saturn, Voyager 1's main mission was over, but its journey continued. In 1990, Carl Sagan convinced NASA to turn Voyager's camera back toward Earth for one last photo. From 6 billion kilometers away, Earth appeared as a tiny pale blue dot, a single pixel in the vast darkness. This image, the pale blue dot, became one of the most famous photographs in history. It's not just a picture of our planet, it's a portrait of everyone who's ever lived, all our joys and sorrows on a fragile speck in the cosmos. The image teaches humility and unity, reminding us that our conflicts and borders vanish from this distance. The pale blue dot inspired people worldwide to reflect on our place in the universe. It became a symbol of peace and shared responsibility for our home. Voyager 1 gave us this gift, a final look back before heading into the unknown. The photograph changed how we see ourselves and our world. It's a powerful reminder that we share this tiny planet. The pale blue dot is Voyager's legacy to humanity. It urges us to care for our world and each other. From the edge of the solar system, Voyager showed us our unity. The image endures as a call for compassion and stewardship. Voyager's journey is a story of perspective. It made us realize how precious and rare our home is. And it all started with a single distant glance. After the pale blue dot, Voyager 1's cameras were turned off to save power. The spacecraft continued its journey heading for the edge of the solar system, the heliosphere, a bubble created by the solar wind. In 2012, Voyager 1 crossed the boundary into interstellar space, the first human-made object to do so. Its instruments detected a sudden drop in solar particles and a rise in cosmic rays from beyond our sun. This was a historic moment. Humanity had reached the space between the stars. Now, Voyager 1 measures the magnetic fields, dust and gas of interstellar space, sending back data we could never get from Earth. Every signal is a treasure for science, revealing the true nature of the galaxy. Voyager's distance is staggering, over 24 billion kilometers from Earth. A radio signal takes more than 22 hours to reach it, and another 22 hours to return. Communicating with Voyager requires giant antennas on Earth, part of the Deep Space Network. The spacecraft is now a lonely explorer in the Milky Way. Its journey is a leap into the unknown, expanding our understanding of the cosmos. Voyager 1 is our outpost in interstellar space. It's still sending back discoveries from the great beyond. The adventure continues even in the darkness. Attached to Voyager 1 is something extraordinary, a golden record. It's a time capsule, a message from Earth to any future finders, coded in gold to survive the ages. The record contains 115 images of life on Earth, people, animals, cities, and science. It holds the sounds of our planet, wind, rain, birds, whales, and a human heartbeat. There's music from Bach, Beethoven, Chuck Berry, and traditional songs from around the world. Greetings in 55 languages offer messages of peace, from ancient Akkadian to modern Chinese. The cover has instructions and a map showing our sun's location using pulsars, cosmic lighthouses. The golden record is a bold gesture of hope and curiosity. It's our introduction to the cosmos, a sign that we are ready to meet our neighbors. The chances of it being found are tiny, but the message is clear. We are not afraid. Voyager carries our story into eternity. It's a message in a bottle, tossed into the cosmic ocean, and it will sail on, long after we are gone. For over 45 years, Voyager 1 sent back data from the edge of the unknown. As its power faded, NASA turned off instruments one by one, keeping only the essentials alive. In late 2024, Voyager's signal changed. A repeating pattern replaced the usual data. Engineers thought it was a malfunction, but the pattern was organized, not random. The world's best minds worked to decode the message. In spring 2025, they cracked it. The signal translated into a simple image: a circle, a triangle, and a square. It was a message of pure geometry, the universal language of mathematics. After sending this final, elegant message, Voyager's signal faded to silence. The little ship had used its last energy to say goodbye. It wasn't a failure, it was a choice, a deliberate farewell. Voyager 1 had completed its mission, exploring planets, reaching the stars, and sending a profound final message. Its watch was over. It continued its silent journey into the void. The world paused to reflect on this moment. Voyager's last signal was a signature of intelligence and order. It was a fitting end to a legendary journey. The silence that followed was powerful. Voyager's story became a global moment of wonder. The little ship that could had finally gone to sleep, but its legacy endures, echoing across the stars. When Voyager 1's final message and silence were announced, the world listened. It wasn't just a story for scientists, it touched everyone. People shared the image of the circle, triangle, and square, and the pale blue dot. The sounds of the golden record echoed across social media. It was a global moment of reflection and unity. The emotions were complex: pride, awe, and a sense of loss for our distant explorer. Voyager's story is our story: curiosity, courage, and the drive to explore. The final message was seen as a signature of intelligence, a last word from a thinking species. For a few days, the world looked up at the same sky, pondering big questions. What does it mean to be human? What is our place in the universe? Voyager's silence left us with wonder and hope for the future. It was a powerful, unexpected gift. The little ship united us even in its silence. Voyager 1's journey is over, but its legacy is just beginning. The spacecraft will travel the Milky Way for millions of years, carrying our golden record. Maybe someday someone will find it and learn about our world. Voyager inspired generations of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. Its discoveries rewrote textbooks and changed our perspective on Earth. The pale blue dot and the final message are lasting gifts. Voyager's silence is not an end. It's an invitation to continue exploring. There are still mysteries to solve, worlds to visit, and dreams to chase. Voyager passed the torch to us, the next explorers. When you look up at the night sky, remember the little ship sailing between the stars. Let it remind you of what we can achieve together. The universe is waiting and the stars are calling. Like Voyager, we must answer that call and keep exploring.